Booktubers, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sylvie and today I've got another video for you. So book lovers, first thing first, thank you so much once more from the bottom of my heart for how many people have watched my latest round of the Roulette TBR game. It's incredible, more than 430 people watched my TBR game, and I'm so glad and happy that I can explain how happy am I and how I'm so thankful for this. Another quick news is about the quality video and how my appearance is, because today is a very hot day. We have around 34 degrees. It's really hot. So yeah, sorry for my appearance and also for the quality of the video, because I'm filming this in the evening. So for who of you who are not familiar with my TBR game, I will leave a playlist above in the cards as always. But basically this is a TBR game that I created after watching other booktubers games, like for example Becca's Bookopoly or Cody's Wheel of TBR, or other lovely people around the book community on BookTube that create their own games. And so here I am among them, and I try to make a different game. So I use a roulette with my own prompts, a lot of other rules that will be more explained in the January round, so I highly recommend you to watch that one. Basically my TBR is using a roulette and spin it and find out new books to read during the month. So before starting today's video, let's see how June went. So I just can tell you that as I'm filming today's video on the 29th of June, I don't have a lot of time left. So let's see quickly what I've read and what I haven't. So the first one is The Traveling Cat Chronicles by Hiro Arikawa, a Japanese author, and I'm half of it. I don't know if I will be able to finish it. Maybe I will try to finish it in July, we will see. The second one is Stranger the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I read less than 100 pages and I'm ashamed of it. I love this story, but I spent 2 weeks in June at my parents' house, so as I visit them and going outside and make walks in the mountains, I didn't have a lot of time. Next, I've got Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, and this was the only book that I finished reading when I was at my parents', so I'm really happy about having finished at least one book when I was there. So this one, and then we have Birthday by Meredith Russo, and I've already finished it, as well as the whole series, so until number 4 of Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. I've jumped right at the beginning of June to read the whole series, loved, and I will tell you more about it as well as the other books during the June wrap-up. And then we have the 2 books that I didn't reach out, and we have the tie-in edition of The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I didn't have a chance to grab it, so this one I think is going to be added to the book graveyard, as well as The Witch's Heart by Geneviève Gornichek. I really wanted to pick this one up, but I hadn't a chance, as well as the previous book. So this one with the other one are going to be added to the book graveyard. So this was a very quick recap about June's reading, but now let's move to today's video. Before actually spinning the roulette, I also like to tell you that I'm going to participate to 2 different readathons that are going to be hosted in July, as well as I hope to be able to fit 2 books that I'm going to buddy read with a friend of mine in today's TBR game and readathons. The first one is Sortilegi by Bianca Pizzorno. So this is an Italian author, and this is obviously the Italian edition of her latest released book. Sortilegi means spells, and I really hope to fit this book in Roulette TBR, as well as the Italian edition of The Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. So I really hope that these 2 books will be able to fit in July Roulette. And now a very quick explanation about the 2 readathons that I'm going to participate. So the first one is Videogameathon, that is hosted by Danny from the channel Current Chapter and her friend Kelsey from Reading with Kelsey. So this is basically a week readathon long. It will be hosted from the 1st to the 7th of July, so a week exactly, and is based on some of the most famous video game that we used to play as a teenage. And here are the video games that have been chosen to this readathon and their prompts, and I really hope to be able to read at least 2 books during this week. And the second one is the Tarot Readathon, that is hosted by 4 lovely girls. Jessie from Books Past Bedtime channel, then Noelle from Noelle 7 Pages channel, Daija from Daija's Book World channel, and also by Brittany from Literally Smitten channel. And this second readathon will start on the 10th until the 24th of July. This is also a kind of a competition readathon because each host is also the captain team of a different minor arcana seed, like cups, pentacles, swords, and wands. For more details, obviously, I will leave the official announcement down in the description box, as well as the main channels from each host from the 2 different readathons. So, as for the Videogameathon, is more easy, and you can pick up whatever you'd like to read and try to fit the prompts and combine them. The second one has more precise prompts, and basically you have to pick up different tarot cards from a deck. Here I've got my tarot deck, and I'm simply going to shuffle it and then try to pick out 5 different cards in order to know which prompts corresponding to each card. And now let's shuffle the cards. So I really hope to bring out some interesting cards and interesting prompts, and obviously I'm going to combine these prompts from the Tarot Readathon to my Roulette TBR game. Here we are, and whoa, wait, what is happening? Did you hear it? It was a kind of a thunder, but there are no clouds tonight. I don't know. Wow. Maybe it was just my imagination. And now we are ready to pick up our first tarot card. Sorry for interrupting this video. I'm Madame Fortune, a traveling fortune teller, and I really needed to stop this show before something really bad would have happened. So, dear Sylvie, I know that you will not understand and you will think that this will be a real big ridiculous, but I highly recommend you, all of you, to ask for a fortune teller for important questions and for picking up some tarot cards. So here I am, and I really hope that this girl will understand that I am the best fortune teller that she will have asked for. So on the top of the deck card we have the moon is a major arcana, and it represents the path, the research that you have to do in order to conquer wisdom. It also represents a mother-like figures around you. The second card, I will take it in the middle, and we have the Two of Swords is a minor arcana representing loyal friendship. So the suggestion here is to surround yourself with loyal friends that will help you when you're asking for. So for the third card, I'm going to pick up a card in near the end of the deck. The Ace of Wands is another minor arcana, and it represents upcoming news and a creative attitude. The next card number 4, will be the Lovers are another major arcana, and they represent love as well as an everlasting union, but also that you must make a choice. And the fifth card, I'm going to pick it up at the very bottom of it, and it will be the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is another major arcana representing prophecy, and that you're going to learn something, but especially the Hanged Man means that your sacrifice will end well, but you have to wait some time in order to see the result of your sacrifice. So these are the 5 cards that I'm going to send to this girl, and I really hope she's going to use them really wisely. So my time is up, lovely people, but if you need a deep understanding for your questions, a new answers, or simply a divination, feel free to summon me. And the first card is... What is this? Wait, where is my tarot deck? Oh no, what happened? An envelope? A letter? So that there's no name on the envelope. Well, let's open it. Oh, it's for me. It says, "Dear Sylvie, sorry for interrupting your video." When this happened? Well, I keep reading. "But it was my duty to prevent you from terrible things. In the envelope you will find all the 5 tarot cards you need in order to conquer your readathon." Oh, this is lovely. "Be aware of the signs. And keep in mind that divination is a serious subject." Okay. "Your whimsical Madame Fortune." I don't have any clue who Madame Fortune is, but yeah, thank you so much. Here are the cards. Let's see which ones Madame Fortune has picked for me. So the first one is the Moon. So this is a major arcana, and for the readathon, the prompt related to this card is reading a mystery or a thriller book. I really hope that the roulette will be so helpful as Madame Fortune, but we will see. So the second one is the Two of Swords. And for the tarot readathon, the prompt is read a book with a multiple POVs. The third card is Ace of Wands, and the prompt for this card is read a book that you see yourself represented in. And then the fourth card is the Lovers, and for the readathon the prompt is read a romance book. And the last card number 5, is the Hanged Man, and for the readathon its prompt is read a second chance book or giving a second chance to an author you already read and didn't like. As I received these tarot cards by Madame Fortune, I didn't have to pick any more tarot cards. Now I have simply to combine these prompts with the Videogameathon and also with the roulette prompts. Before starting, I'd like to tell you that I decided to take part to the sword team, and its team leader is Brittany from the Literally Smitten channel. So each team, as for the reading of the tarots, will have an upright and an reversed prompt. So for the sword team, the upright prompt is that we can combine two prompts and fulfill them with one book. And the reverse prompt for the sword team is that one book must be decided by someone else, like for example a friend pick or another person pick or a poll on some social media, etc. So I hope that the roulette will help me with this one, otherwise I have to add an extra book to my TBR. So without any further ado, let's get started! So my bad numbers are 4 black, 14 red, 20 black, 29 black, and 34 red. About the majority, I really hope that the ball will land more on red and even numbers. And now, spin number 1.
Spin number 1. Black.
So the ball landed on 20 black, one of my bad numbers. So this means that at the end of this video I have to add 5 euros value coin to my money bag. The first prompt of the 20 black is a beautiful cover. As I also have to fit the two readathons, so this one and the Videogameathon, I tried to manage something. And the first book for July TBR will be The Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. So I think that this is a really beautiful cover. This is an Italian edition that comes with newspapers, I think. I don't remember exactly. And I got a chance to grab it, so I think this is wonderful. The spine is like this. This is going to be my choice for the roulette prompt, that is a beautiful cover, but it is related to the prompt of the Hanged Man because I've already read Jane Austen. Even though I loved Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility and her Persuasion novel weren't for me, so I'd like to give to Jane Austen another chance, and I really hope that Northanger Abbey will be a wonderful reading. And I also think that I'm going to already use upright prompt for the sword team, which is basically to fulfill 2 different prompts with one book, because I think that this one is a romance novel, so The Lovers and The Hanged Man both will be fulfilled with this one. So Northanger Abbey is considered as Jane Austen Gothic parody. So this book is based on all the Gothic elements that Jane Austen has known very well. We have locked rooms, shadowy presence in an old mansion. But we are following Catherine, that he's spending some time at a friend family's house when she meets and falls in love with Henry, and Henry invites her to spend some time in his family estate, the Northanger Abbey. And now, spin number 2.
Spin number 2. Eight black.
So the ball this time landed on 8B, and its second prompt is a popular book. And this time it wasn't easy again to find a book that can combine different prompts from different games and readathons. But I found one that is going to be a very popular because it's just released, and I think that everybody on BookTube and on Instagram have spoken about it. It fulfilled the prompt about the moon card, which corresponded to a mystery or thriller book. And I'm speaking about The Ones We're Meant to Find by Johan He. This is a kind of sci-fi mystery book about two sisters, one of whom is trapped on a desert island with the only company of a very old android, and the only thing that she reminds is that she needs to find her sister. So I don't know a lot about the plot, but I think that this one is going to be a very mystery and unexpected and surprisingly reading. And now spin number 3.
Spin number 3. $24 black.
So this time the ball landed on 24 black, and its second prompt is romance, that corresponds to the tarot card prompt, The Lovers. So I also like to combine these two prompts that are exactly the same with one book, and I'm speaking about The Geography of You and Me by Jennifer E. Smith. This is a lovely story about first love. In this one, we are following Owen and Lucy, who lives in the same building but at different floors, and meet one day during a blackout, and they are stuck into an elevator. As the title suggests, there will be a different place for each of them. We are following them in Edinburgh to San Francisco, in Prague to Portland, and obviously we are following their love story across the globe. And now spin number 4.
Spin number 4. $17 black.
So this time the ball landed on 17 black, and its second prompt is viewer's pick. So you are going to pick a book for me. How merciful is this roulette, because make other people choosing a book for me is the reverse prompt of my sword team, and I'd like to combine this viewer's pick prompt with another one from the tarot card, Two of Swords, that corresponded to multiple POVs. So I'd like that you viewers will decide for me a book among the 3 that I'm going to show you in a second. So all the 3 of them have a multiple POVs. So the first choice is One of Us is Lying by McManus. So this I know is a little bit well known around the book community, and it's about 5 students that walk into detention, but only 4 of them live alive. The second book is a book that was well known in the book community some years ago, and I'm speaking about I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This is about Jude and her twin Noah, who were very close until a tragedy drives them apart. Now they are barely speaking, and they are falling for boys they can't have. Sometimes love is really complicated. And the third and last choice for you to choose among them and help me to pick a book from is a well-known book, again well-known some years ago in the book community, and it was also adapted into a movie, and I'm speaking about Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. So this is about Amy and Nick, what it seemed a really happy couple into a really happy marriage. But one day Amy disappears and Nick becomes the main suspect for her disappearance. Please write me down in the comments which one you think I should pick up and read for the multiple POVs plus viewers pick prompts. And now hopefully our last spin number 5.
Spin number 5. Red.
And lastly, the ball landed on 9 red, and its first prompt is most anticipated, so a book that I can't wait to read. And I can combine this book with tarot cards, and I really want to read On a Sunbeam by Tilly Walden. This is the Italian edition of Tilly Walden's sci-fi graphic novel, a very chunky one. It's perfect for the Videogameathon. Fits the Mass Effect prompt, which is set not on Earth, and this is in space, so perfect. This also represents the Life is Strange prompt, which was LGBTQIA+ representation. It will also feel the Nintendogs prompt, which is cozy book. Like to stretch a little bit. As you can see, there is a kind of reddish and bluish on the cover, so this is perfect for the prompt red or blue on the cover that fits the Pokemon video game prompt. So before moving to the results and how I gained and won, there's just one tarot card left, which is the Ace of Wands, and its prompt was a book that you see yourself represented in. So I don't really know how to use this tarot card and its prompt, but if we stretch a little bit, I think that the other body read book is perfect for this. Sortilegi by Bianca Pizzorno, so spells by Bianca Pizzorno, is a kind of a representation of me, because this Italian author was one of my favorite when I was a child, and this book is set in Italy, so why not? Historical fiction with some magical realism, and it fits also some prompts for the Videogameathon, because the title itself, Spells, is related to magic, and magic is the prompt for the Witcher 3 video game. And I also think that this one is going to be again a cozy read, so again the prompt from the Nintendogs. So let's see which books I'm going to read next month. So these 3, and we have this little one and the chunky one are going to be read during the Videogameathon, and I really hope that this one, together with this and the ones we are meant to find, that I'm going to read via Kindle, I really hope that these 3 will be my books for the Tarot Readathon from the 10th to the 24th of July. I hope also to be able to read one of these. We have I'll Give You the Sun, One of Us is Lion, and Gone Girl. So once more, please write me down in the comments which one you think that I need to read among them. And now let's see how my bet numbers went. First spin landed on one of my bet numbers, which was the 20 black. So here we are, we have our little coin of €5 value that I'm going to add to my money mug. So here we are, €5 more for my book shopping. Satisfying. And then let's see how the majorities went. Color majority was unfortunately more on black and not red as I guessed, so I needed to add an extra book. But this time at least the even or odd majority was the same as I guessed, because the majority of the numbers that on which the ball landed were even numbers, which means money mug again. So other coin of €5 value, so other 5 extra euros for my book shopping. Now we have to pick up the extra book for the wrong color majority. Here is my deck of TBR. I'm going to shuffle it a little bit and we will see which book is going to be added to my pile for July. This time the card is the 6 of Spades. So the first book that is on the list of this card, the 6 of Spades, my choice goes to Pax by Sarah Pennypacker. So this is a middle grade book about a powerful story on an unbreakable friendship between a boy and a young fox. So this is going to be added to my pile. These plus the ones we are meant to find, and obviously one of these 3, are going to be my July reading. I really hope to manage to read all of them and be able to participate actively in these 2 readathons. And I think that this is really all for today's video, so thank you so much for watching till the very end. If you are still here, please leave a fox emoji to let me know that you arrived till the very end of this long video. I really hope you are going to participate in this fantastic readathons. And again, the announcement videos and the creators' channels are down in the description box. If you liked this video, please leave a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and be a member of this lovely family of book lovers. Write me down in the comments also what you are going to read next month. And now we wait for you in the next video. Ciao!